There's this image in my mind about, the symbolic parade, this championship parade, and I mean, that's the only reason that I coach, is that I want to be part of a team that simply wants to try to achieve that objective someday. And I do believe that Mickey and Dave and Pauline, I think everybody in this city, this great city of Miami, would like to achieve that also.
The achievement was realized just 11 years later. On June's 20th night, the Prophet led his team to glory and the 2006 NBA championship. Miami was white hot. Y la fiesta estuvo fuera de este mundo. And Miami wanted more.
We're going to make the world know, not just this league, we're going to make the world know that the Heat is back.
Dwayne Wade was back, and he brought his super friends. So let us dance together again, because your Miami Heat have another bit of gold-plated hardware for the trophy case. And it feels, oh, so good when dreams come true. Hundreds of thousands of Miami Heat fans have gathered right here in the center of Miami-Dade County, the city of Miami. It is so great this season to have with us another member of our Miami Heat broadcast team, Frank Fortner.
Thanks, Jax. This is where it all starts on Calle Ocho Southwest 8th Street here in Miami. You can see behind me, this is where the parade route is going to start. They're going to go down to Brickell Avenue and then up Biscayne Boulevard toward the American Airlines Arena. This will be the start of the parade. The vehicles are not quite here yet. They're just coming down the street. The players are all going to be in double-decker buses up on top on the second deck with their families. You can see the escort, the police and fire coming across the bridge there as they're getting ready to start this parade. Things looking to go pretty much on schedule, which is always surprising when you have an event of this magnitude. But all the Heat players will be on those buses. There'll be flatbeds. The Heat dancers will be there. All our announcers, Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, they'll all be part of the parade as well. It's an exciting day in downtown Miami. There are literally tens of thousands of fans lining the streets. And in fact, on my way down here to the start of the parade, I passed by one church that's on the parade route, and they had a sign outside that says, Jesus loves the Heat. So I guess everybody's on board with the Heat celebration today. Jax, back to you.
Frank, thank you very much. Miami Heat dancers that are a part of the parade processional as everything, as Frank noted, gets in place for the beginning. We've got the beautiful double-deck buses that are now just gallivanting throughout Miami as a great way to see this town and this vicinity. On this day, we'll participate in our presentation and celebration. I think we have every white-hot, expensive vehicle in all of South Florida to make sure that you have a view with those principles that are involved. As Frank pointed out, we have every angle covered of this event. Through the sky, through the streets, in the building, outside of the building, as we see the double-decker with Coach Spo involved there. We will have the parade for you. We will talk about the drive to the title. We'll have the championship celebration, which is the inside part of the celebration, which about 20,000 people are packing inside of American Airlines Arena as a part of today's celebration. And make sure we will take you through every corner, through every turn of this wonderful ride that turned into the Miami Heat Championship. City officials, dignitaries, team officials, players, coaches, everything in place so that South Florida, all of Florida, the country, the world, can be enjoying within this wonderful championship celebration. We're glad to have our friends who are watching on NBA TV, those of you that are streaming around the world on Heat.com, and of course those of you watching on Sun Sports. It is great to have you with us. This is going to be a wonderful experience, something that Heat fans, John, haven't been able to be a part of for over a half decade now.
Awesome opportunity for these fans, for the city. How about the players getting to enjoy this, Jax, along with the coaches and their families? Outstanding experience for everyone. This vibe right now here at the American Airlines Arena is pretty awesome too. I love hearing this noise in the background, all these fans lined up. waiting to see the parade. Outstanding. Great to be here.
The wonderful thing that we have is this parade route that starts on Calle Ocho and will move to the east toward Biscayne Bay, find its way to Brickell Avenue, make its way north through downtown, over the Brickell Bridge, onto Biscayne Boulevard, all known as the infamous US 1, and will find its way right into American Airlines Arena. You're looking at the parade route as brought to you by AT&T. We'll cross over the bridge right there, over the Miami River as D-Wade moves through the crowd. Oh, it's white and it's hot. Oh, yes, it is. Then out to the east a little bit more, and then, as you can note, the red lines will bring this parade right into American Airlines Arena. Once the parade arrives here, the celebration will continue inside American Airlines Arena. We will hear from pretty much every player. We'll hear from Mickey Arison, of course, Miami Heat President Pat Riley. The coach Eric Spoelstra will address. So Heat fans will be enjoying every single participant, from the ownership to the architect to the coach to the players that won this 2012 NBA championship.
Yeah, it's going to be very interactive. I'm looking forward to being able to speak with some of the guys, and everyone's going to share in this celebration. All the players will be interviewed, as Jax mentioned, all the key decision makers. So it's going to be completely inclusive, and the vibe inside the arena right now is picking up too.
Well, we have a feeling that we're going to have, hundreds of thousands of fans that are streaming the streets of downtown Miami and Little Havana, also in the building. Probably nearly 20,000 people that are viewing this inside on Heat TV, and then we'll be at the centerpiece of the celebration. At that time, there are 38 vehicles that are a part of this wonderful parade, having players and coaches, city dignitaries, everyone involved within Miami-Dade County, the city of Miami, your Miami Heat, sponsors, friends, and of course, all the fans. I want to head down right now to Bayfront Park, where Christian Hewitt is standing by with the revelers that are enjoying the build-up to this 2012 Miami Heat championship celebration. Kristen?
Thanks so much, guys. I'm here on 8th Street and Flagler Street. This is going to be the last leg of the parade route, and you can see that fans have been lined up since very early this morning. They're here, they're waiting for the players, the double-decker buses, the convertibles, all to come here, and we have to talk to some of the fans, and this guy's standing out. What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Jamar.
Jamar, did you go to any of the finals game?
No, I wasn't able to make it, but I was rooting them on from hometown. You know what I'm saying? All the way, Heat, Miami, we did it. James, baby.
Now, what time did you get here today?
We got here early. We got here around about 10 o'clock. We came in real early because we knew the traffic was going to be busy. So we jumped on the bus, head out here, got my friends and family members with me. So we doing good. Heat Nation.
You know he's a true South Floridian when he says he got here early and that was 10 o'clock, because that's clearly not that early. Now, why'd you guys decide to pick this spot here today? Why'd you guys decide to pick this spot?
I think it's close, and we get the best part before they finish everything up. So,
What are you most looking forward to seeing today? Who and what are you most looking forward to seeing?
Ron and Wade, and of course, Aslam.
There you go, a true South Floridian. All right, can I get some cheering fans here? That's more like it. Back over to you guys.
Kristen, thank you very much. We appreciate it. It is great to know that there were folks that planned ahead. They got down here, lined in the streets. I made my way in here during the 7 o'clock hour, and the folks were ready in position. What we have here is the LeBron camp. I believe this is bus number 7. I'm going to double check real quick. Bus number 7 is the LeBron James double-decker. We have a wireless camera that is dedicated just to the NBA MVP and the Finals MVP, and it is awesome to note that he has been able to achieve, John, these wonderful achievements, but the individual, not anything he was interested in any longer. He was all about that championship he was able to hoist on Thursday night.
So happy for LeBron, had a tremendous finals run and playoff run for that matter. Jackson did so many different things, whether it was scoring the basketball, setting up his teammates. He really improved his rebounding throughout the course of the playoffs, too, getting it done on the glass. And his leadership, I thought, he was the consistent force behind this team throughout the course of the playoffs. They could always depend on LeBron James to get it done. And no one is more deserving than LeBron to cup that Larry O'Brien trophy. It was a good thing the other night seeing him do that, wasn't it?
Beautiful thing, pure. It was just great joy. There's Shane Battier making the left on the Brickell there. Battier with the...
Look at him. He's banging on the pots and pans right now.
He's getting it done. He knows what he's doing. He knows his community, baby. There with his wife, Heidi. Zach and Eloise there. Of course, remember, it was just a year ago, Eloise came into this earth in frantic fashion while he was playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he was in San Antonio, made that push to Houston where his family was still there. After making the game-winning shot, he was Johnny on the spot when that beautiful baby girl came into this world. His beautiful wife, Heidi, and wonderful son, Zeke, all there together with the Miller family that had a very similar episode during the playoffs last year.
That's a hot three-point shooting bust right there between those two guys, getting it done from beyond the arc. Miller having that absolute career game in Game 5, 7 3-pointers out of 8 attempts, and what great timing by him, Jax, to get her done.
Saw LeBron's bust there pop up again. He's joined by his fiancée, Savannah, his sons, LeBron Jr. and Bryce, his mother. Gloria is there. Also on that bus, it's an Ohio player bus, by the way. As the whole family is there. Norris, his mom and dad, Norris Sr., and Diane also out on that bus. I believe our Eric Reed is also posted up on double-decker LeBron as well. Just a beautiful experience as the folks are lined up on both sides of the street. They got their signs in hand. And the one thing that I love about this gathering is that it brings together people that never get to come down to a game, that they are dedicated fans. They pay their cable bill. They have their satellite provider. They love watching every game on Sun Sports or maybe on the League Pass if they live outside of the area. I know a couple that flew in here from Rochester, New York, folks coming in from Australia and Athens, Georgia, just to be here, to be a part of this. Because you know what? Not everybody can make it into the building, but anybody can be a Heat fan.
That's true. And you know what? It takes those type of fans to really have that Heat Nation behind you. Great vibe, letting them soak it in and share it as well. Not everyone could be here at the game when they wrapped it up, and this is the day when every Heat fan can revel in it.
There's a bit of a police presence, as we note. All of the fine men and women who serve our city and our county here in Miami and Miami-Dade County, both in police enforcement, law enforcement, I should say, as well as fire and safety, all leading the way. As you can see, all the colors are represented as they make their way and start this beautiful parade. What wonderful togetherness also, John, you find as it takes a boatload of people in a short period of time to get this thing together. Now, you can have, some conversations about things, but we know what happened when Dallas started planning their parade publicly. So, and that was back in '06, of course. So you got to keep everything under wraps.
You're not kidding, right?
You got city managers, county officials, of course, the men and women who operate this very fine facility, American Airlines Arena, that from the late night and early morning of Thursday and Friday, all the way leading into Monday, have been working hard to put together this fantastic celebration.